What is up, guys? It's your boy Joseph. Welcome back to On the Field Sports. And now, after a long week 13 games that we had, and now we're officially on to week number 14 of the NFL season as we get close to postseason time. So there's gonna be some teams that are gonna be vying for some playoff positions. So without further ado, let's get to these week 14 games, shall we? First game we got is Thursday night as the New England Patriots head to LA to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And I'm telling you, last week the Rams had a really nice win over the Arizona Cardinals, and plus that defense has been really stepping up for them. And I think this defense is going to probably stop Cam Newton and this New England offense, and I got them winning this game 31-20. On to Sunday, as we got the Houston Texans and into the Windy City to take on the Chicago Bears, the Bears. And I'm telling you, even though last Sunday Houston had a really heartbreaking loss against the Colts, but I think Deshaun Watson will probably have a nice bounce back game against the Chicago team. I can see him throwing probably 3 or 4 touchdowns in this game, and that defense I think will probably make some plays at the end. And I believe Houston's going to win this game 35-17. Now we come to an interesting matchup here in the AFC as the Kansas City Chiefs head down to Miami, Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a really fun game, you know. This is going to be Tua like his toughest game during his rookie season, and we'll see how he looks in this matchup. And but at the end, I think that Kansas City offense is going to be too much for Miami to overcome. But I do think Miami's going to keep it close. But when you have Patrick Mahomes and those weapons that he has, it's going to be too much for Miami to overcome. So I say Kansas City wins this game 38-28. Sorry. And now we come to a matchup in the NFC as the Arizona Cardinals head to New Jersey or New York to take on the first place New York Giants. And Arizona had a really tough game last Sunday against Los Angeles, but I do think they'll bounce back nicely, and I think they'll win this game by 10, 27-17. And now we got a matchup as the Denver Broncos head down to Carolina to take on the Carolina Panthers. And last Sunday was a real tough matchup for Denver against Patrick Mahomes and company. And in this matchup, I see Denver bouncing back in this one. I think they'll hold Carolina to under 20 points in this one, and I think the defense will step up, and I think they'll probably win this game 24-13. And now we come to the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Until last Sunday, Tennessee didn't expect the beating that they were taking at the end of the hands of the Cleveland Browns, and I believe that this week they'll bounce back nicely against a really lonely Jacksonville team. I could see Derrick Henry having at least a good somewhere between 100 to 150 yards in this matchup, and I just see Tennessee just dominating Jacksonville all over this whole game. I have them winning 41-17. And now we come to the late games of Week 14, as we have two teams with qualifications in this matchup as the Indianapolis Colts head to Las Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And in this matchup, I think this is going to be a really fun matchup. But at the end, I think the Indianapolis Colts and their defense and the offense will make some plays at the end that will stop the Raiders from moving on, and I have to win this game 31-23. And now we head to the Pacific Northwest as we got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the 0-12 New York Jets. And I'm telling you, Seattle did not expect the game that they were going to be playing last Sunday against the New York Giants, as they just got outplayed by the New York Giants that whole game. And I do not believe they're not going to do the same thing again to the New York Jets. who had an embarrassing last-second loss to the Raiders last Sunday, and I think this is going to be I think it's going to be an absolute blowout. I got Seattle winning this game, 38-3. And now we head to the NFC North as the Green Bay Packers head to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions, and Green Bay has been playing some really good football as of late, and Detroit had a come from behind win, scoring 10 points last night against Chicago, and at the end, I think Green Bay is going to pull this one out at the end, and I think they'll win it by 10 points, 34-24. And now we come to the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this week, the big news coming from Philly is that they made the quarterback change. Carson Wentz bench, and Jalen Hurts is going to be starting. And but I think in this matchup, I think New Orleans is just going to dominate all over Philadelphia this whole game. And I've been winning by close to 20 this one, and I've been winning 37-20. And now we head to LA as the Atlanta Falcons take on the Los Angeles Chargers, and in this matchup, I think Atlanta's going to pull this one in a very low scoring battle, and it's the Chargers as Justin Herbert's been playing some lights out football this year, and just going to come down to is going to lose another heartbreaker in this one. I believe so, and but I got Atlanta winning this game, 23-20. And now we come to Washington, the Washington football team taking on the San Francisco 49ers. As last Monday, the Washington football team pulled off the upset of the year last Monday as they beat the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. And I'm telling you, this team's really coming along. I'm telling you, Alex Smith's been playing some really good football, and plus that defense has been playing some lights out. And you know what? I believe they're going to be keeping this close. And I believe, you know what? I would not be surprised if this team makes it to the playoffs and win this division, possibly at 9-7. So I got Washington winning this game, 28-17. And now we come to Sunday Night Football. As I'm telling you, this is, I think, probably the game of the week right here. I mean, could this be a playoff preview come January as the Pittsburgh Steelers head to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen? Last Monday night, Josh Allen looked phenomenal last Monday night against the San Francisco 49ers, and plus I'm telling you, he's been playing some really, really good football, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be a really good shootout in this matchup, you know, and I think their defense is going to probably make more plays on defense than Pittsburgh's defense, and I just feel like it's going to be really high scoring, but at the end I got Buffalo winning this game 38-35. And now we come to Monday Night Football as the Baltimore Ravens head to Cleveland to take on their AFC North rival, the Cleveland Browns. And I'm telling you, this is going to be another really good game on Monday night. As last Sunday, the Cleveland Browns just dominated the Tennessee Titans as Baker Mayfield threw for 4 touchdowns, and plus he's been looking good for the last couple of games. And but he's going to face a really tough matchup this Monday night as he faces Lamar Jackson, and of course, in Week 1, Baltimore just demolished Cleveland 38-6, and I do think this is going to be a much closer matchup than this go around. But at the end, I think Baltimore's going to make more plays at the end, and this could come down to if these two teams, if it comes down to for a tiebreaker, the Ravens might have the tiebreaker if they win this one. But I do think they will win this one, and I think it's going to win by 7, 38-31. As I will say, I'm telling you, this is going to be some really fun matchups coming up this week, and this week's games is going to determine the playoff picture after Week 14. So it should be fun. So I hope everyone's enjoy it. So, and I'm telling you, when I look at these week's games, I feel like the two best matchups are going to be the Pittsburgh at Buffalo and Baltimore at Cleveland. So we'll see how these two games will look on Sunday and Monday. Alright, everybody, that's it for my picks. That's it for our show this week. I I hope you guys enjoy this weekend's games and week 14, and I'll see you guys next. I'll see you guys next week for week 15. So I just want to say thanks very much. I'll see you guys later. Peace.